Big Sweert Gaming.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Big Sweert, episode 6 of season 2, or as we like to call it, the Chaos Twins episode.
Yes.
I am Kaitlyn Redwing, and with me,
I'm Christian.
And we are without our parents today. I'm and Steven, so we get
They're dead.
Talk about
Both dead.
They die a lot, but they're like cats and they have 9 lives.
Third time this year.
We should keep like a running tally of how many times people die in our episodes, because it's
like the second
often.
I think this is like the second time ever that M has not been on a podcast.
Yeah. I feel like I always can rely on her being there, and I don't know how this
She failed us.
She did. She said she refused to join my Zoom call.
She did say that.
She did. I must have pissed her off or something, because that's the only reason she's not here. No, just kidding. They had other engagements like D&D and, being adults, aka play D&D. But it's fine. There's us.
Hi.
All right. Go ahead.
I have show and tell.
You do? I forgot we did show and tell. It's been so long. I didn't even think of it.
Well, I only have like 2 or 3 things. So first, I bought this the other day because I had to.
Of course.
Literally the day after I saw the movie, I walked by the shelf at work and I was like, ooh, yep, I have to.
You have to. It's dumb.
I also got the final Gryffindor edition.
Oh, I forgot they were doing those.
The Deathly Hallows.
Yes.
And so each of the paperbacks for each house is either the color or black. So I brought a Goblet of Fire to show you what the blacks look like.
I have the first 2 in the Slytherin editions.
Yeah.
And then I'm
only lacking 3 of them. I need to get them. And since it's been a while since the last podcast and this item showed up after, my friend Danny randomly sent me the Tom Nook.
Tom Nook! Yes, did you talk about that on the last podcast?
No, that was way after.
The chaos of... Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Christian sent us a message and asked us if any of us, like me, Em, or Steven, had bought something from Build-A-Bear and sent it to him.
I was so confused. It was like 2 a.m. I'm playing Fortnite with Jason, and all of a sudden my shop app goes ding, and it's like, your package from Build-A-Bear has been shipped. And I'm like, excuse me? I haven't bought anything from Build-A-Bear. So I text you guys and I text my group chat and I'm like, okay, who sent me something from Build-A-Bear? Everybody's like, no, I didn't send you anything. I even called my mother and said, did you? And she just laughed at me. Finally, my friend Danny told me that it was him. He said he saw the advertisement for it and said, Christian would like this, and just sent it to me.
Honestly, what a good friend.
He is. He is a very good boy.
It is. That's like one of those things where you're like, I absolutely would never buy this myself, but it's kind of like a fun thing to own.
Yeah, for sure.
Kind of like my baby Yoda. It is 100% something I would have bought on my own, but I'll say I wouldn't because it's a gift.
Sure.
Hello, Cecilia is joining our call today.
Okay.
She's just trying to get frisky.
Jesus.
I don't know if I think I've gotten him since. I'm like trying to pull stuff out of my ass because I didn't prepare for show and tell, but I did get this little guy.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, the cat shield.
He's like metallic too.
Yeah, he's cool, and he sits next to himself.
he sits with himself.
He sits with himself, and they think about everything that they've done.
Yeah. Imagine buying Funkos of the same exact character. Cannot relate.
Well, and then my other, okay, I can like reach down and grab my last like book purchases. Oh, that one's boring. I bought another edition of Dante's Inferno,
Okay.
but isn't the like cover like awesome?
Yeah, that is
It's
cool.
like, yeah,
It's very what's that guy's name?
Michelangelo.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. This might be a Michelangelo painting. Who knows?
Probably.
God, I hope no one's like an art nerd and is like, "Are you fucking idiot?"
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I have a lot of editions of this book. I just love Dante's Inferno, and I thought the cover was cool. But it's Barnes and Noble, and they've like, it's a Barnes and Noble edition, and like they've redone a bunch of classics.
Yeah, I saw the other day when I was there, they had a whole like table of new like, and it had like that gold Barnes and Noble edition sticker on it. I didn't look at any of them, but I was like, oh, they started doing, because usually when you think like Barnes and Noble edition, it's like the author signs a couple thousand copies and Barnes and Noble gets the rights to them, and it's just got that big ugly green sticker on the cover.
I've seen they're called like the signature collection, and I've seen them before, and either I just never saw the Dante's Inferno one, but I think they redid them because they were like all on the table, and I was like, these all look like new.
Yeah,
they all were like pretty cool
because they've always had that one display at every Barnes and Noble where it's like classic books that look like old school books, and it's like Wizard of Oz and stuff like.
Oh, they're like the hardback.
Yeah.
Like the pretty covers. Yeah,
and I'm sure Dante's is on there, and
probably.
Yeah, like To Kill a Mockingbird, stuff like that. Like high school required reading books.
I know that wasn't a Dante's Inferno was definitely not high school, but it was definitely a college book that I read in like multiple English and writing courses. But I didn't mind because I don't know, for some reason loved it and kept thinking like, imagine someone today like being a best-selling author, just like writing about current day politicians and like celebrities and putting them into layers of hell. It just is so amusing to me that that's essentially what he did, because he got like cast out from his city and was like, well, screw you guys, I'm gonna write a book about you and put you all in hell. And it became a bestseller. Yeah. So those are my little.
What have you been playing?
I have been playing the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I'm still in the first one. I'm at the very end though. But I've definitely been doing like all the little, like, I don't know. I just spent a lot of time. Like I could have finished it quicker than
just doing all the side stuff.
Yeah, and just like exploring everything and talking to everyone, because I've never played Mass Effect, so I was like, I don't know, like if things what I do now like plays into effect like later.
Yeah.
In, like the other games. I don't know. Have you played those games?
No. I played like an hour of Andromeda, but I'll just say that I haven't ever played Mass Effect.
That's right, because I was the same, where I had played like an hour of Andromeda and was like, I like wasn't into it. But I'm definitely into this.
James is in love with them. He's already platinumed all 3 of them and wants to go through and do a femship. I don't even know what that means. Run to do different, I don't know, to fuck different aliens, I guess. I don't know.
I haven't romanced anyone in the first game, just because I think my options are not the ones that I would want to romance, aka the non-aliens.
Yeah.
I love Garrus, which I don't know if I sent you a photo of what Garrus looked like that one day when I was talking about him. He's definitely not human, but he's kind of like this uptight, sassy. I don't know how to explain what is.
Jesus Christ.
I know he's a Turian. That's what he is. I just like love his character, and Tali. I don't know. They're like every time you basically go out, which I'm sure you know, like you can choose your crew. Essentially, you could choose like 2 people.
Yeah.
I just choose those 2. Everyone else, I'm just like, sorry,
bye.
Don't like you. Yeah. Like I think a lot of people romance Caden, who is a human, and he annoys me. So I'm just like, as soon as I was able to switch him out. I did. Sorry, Caden fans.
Yeah, the first picture when I Googled him was him in the Jeff Goldblum pose from Jurassic Park.
I have not. Wait, send me that. That's funny. I just want to see it.
I don't know if it's fan art, but it's a thing that.
Well, probably. Yeah, I know you can romance him in the first game, and then I think I asked someone, and they said like, no matter what, you don't end up with him or something. So I was like, well, I don't like him to begin with, but I'm not gonna waste my time. That's funny. That's fake. That's definitely fan art. I think maybe not.
That's what I was like. I can't tell.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's an older game, so you never know.
Just and
Jesus
they.
Christ, this is a horrifying picture.
BioWare is surprising me, so you know what?
Yep, there you go.
Oh, that's funny. I actually saw there was like, I don't know if BioWare released like data on it or who did, but I saw it like in the news a few days ago that a bunch of fans, because this came out, are all starting to play Andromeda.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Maybe this will inspire me to go back, but I doubt it because I have like 500 million games in my backlog to play.
Gotcha.
And when I'm not playing Mass Effect, I started The Last of Us 2 again.
I
don't have any comments.
I randomly re-downloaded that a couple weeks ago, and I just played literally Joel's intro and Ellie's intro, and then that was it. And I just wanted to feel something.
Yep.
And that's literally the only reason. And it was, I downloaded the whole thing, and I was like, okay, it's got the 60 frame patch. We can test that out and everything.
Which it's nice.
It's very nice.
The combat is it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, see, I didn't even get into combat or anything.
Yeah, because if you, is the first combat when you're Abby?
When you're Abby fighting the infected.
But you're like with or right before it. Yeah, she's
right before. Storm. But yeah, I literally rode to Jackson as Joel, played the guitar, cried again at the song, God. Then walked through Jackson with Jesse and I guess I did some combat. I did the snowball fight.
The snowball. That one is like one of those like silly side missions that I love.
Yeah.
I don't know. That one's fun.
And then I was like, all right, that's it. I took a couple pictures in photo mode, and I said, okay, here we go. Deleted. That's all my heart needed. As
I was playing it, this is just like a couple weeks ago, as I was like, Joel was like playing the guitar and I'm like sobbing, and when he died, I kept sitting there and I was like, oh God, spoiler warning for The Last of Us 2, but whatever, it's been a year.
Yeah, and got leaked.
Yeah. And I was sitting there and I out loud, I was like, why am I doing this to myself? Why? Like, that's but I'm glad that you did the same exact thing, because I was like, maybe I just need to feel something.
It's literally like, even got to where, it switches over to the cutscene and then Abby just wakes up and it shows her face for the first time.
Yeah.
And that was the point where I was like, I can't. If I keep playing, I'm gonna play this entire fucking game, and I'm not gonna play Ratchet at all.
I want to play that. I'm in Day 1 Seattle, and I stopped after I was exploring the music shop where then Ellie plays the guitar.
Take on Me.
Yes. So there was a lot of crying that day because I played it all in like one sitting until that point, and then I shut it off. And I haven't picked it up since because I think I just was like, this. It's so emotional.
I'm still just waiting on like a full PS5 version for my next like.
Full I'll just play it again.
It was a couple weeks ago where I was like really like back into Last of Us phase, and I was like, man. So I just watched Jacksepticeye's full playthrough instead of playing it again, so that I got to do it vicariously through him, and I downloaded the soundtrack and would listen to that to work. And
I really love that soundtrack.
But
yeah, I watch like fan edit videos on YouTube, and those make me cry. Everything makes me cry, but like everything involved with The Last of Us makes me cry.
Yeah.
but it's a lot of fun. Anyways, yeah, those are the only two games I'm playing, except I just played the Lake demo after E3.
Oh, I forgot I played a little bit of that.
Yeah,
It was all right.
yeah, I mean I enjoyed it. It was like I like that you get to play like actual songs through the radio.
Yeah, that was.
It's like, oh, this is kind of cool. Um, definitely a cozy game, but I'll play the full version when it comes out.
Yep. Well, shocker, I've been playing Fortnite. Uh, this new season is so much better than the last season. The last season was themed like primal and like it had like primal weapons and
Mm-hmm.
you had to like get materials to upgrade them to be like the normal weapons, or you could do makeshift weapons which were like lesser than the normal. And this season they basically did away with most of the crafting. Now you can collect bolts to side grade instead of just upgrading or whatever. So if
Mm-hmm.
you have a regular AR, you can side grade to a burst if you want it. And but this season's aliens. It's super fun. There's UFOs everywhere. Uh,
Just
the
like in real life.
the true. Oh my god, I forgot about that. The best way to win is have one of your at least in duos, have one of your friends on the ground and one driving a UFO because you can tractor beam
Oh, you
people.
drive the UFOs?
Yes, they're vehicles. And it's got a laser that you can shoot and it will like instantly destroy buildings, no problem. And it does like 30 damage to people. And it has a tractor beam where you can pick up players, cars, items. You can pick up anything and chuck them. So
Someone
if
who hasn't played like Fortnite since season 1, why am I not playing Fortnite?
it's so much fun this season. Like day one of the season, we were like, "Oh my god, it's so much better! I'm gonna be hooked." Because Primal kind of wore me down. I was getting exhausted. Like I got the battle pass done, and I was like, "Okay, I'm done with Fortnite until the next." Because it was like a week until the new season. I was like, "Okay, I can rest." But
Gotcha.
then new season come out. It's got Rick and Morty. It's got some clothing brand. I don't. He's like a rabbit. He's like a death metal rabbit, like corpse. He's it's I forget what it's called. Crap. Anyways, but he's like the mascot for them is a skin. Superman's a skin, even though he's locked for like 50 more days. Bunch of,
I wanted to play just for the Loki skin.
yeah. Well, you got to
That's pretty
sign
cool.
up for Fortnite Crew for that for July at least. So $15.
Gotcha. That's not too bad. I'm not going to, but I want to.
You'd be like James, who's like, "Yeah, I'm not playing Fortnite," and then they put Thanos in it. And so
I was excited when it was Thanos, and then it was like a week later it was the Loki skin. I was like,
yeah,
oh, I only have so much self-restraint. Um, it's not a lot. Here, I'm gonna let's see.
but yeah, been playing Fortnite. I platinumed Ratchet and Clank. Oh my god, good lord,
Look, he's my boy. All right.
he is a good boy
He is such a good
so
boy.
far.
How is Ratchet and Clank? Because it looks I'm
It's
probably gonna pick it up.
it was fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, you beat it?
I platinumed it.
Oh, you probably just said that. I just didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it was really good. The story was really fun. It's more Ratchet. It's a continuation of the last PS3 game they did. It's not a continuation of the reboot they did in 2016.
If I've never played Ratchet and Clank, is it
You're
gonna be
fine.
like okay,
You're completely fine. James was the same way,
okay?
and
Because
he
let's say
and he platinumed it before I did.
does he try to platinum every game?
Yes,
Oh,
he
interesting.
has
That
like 100 and something. I think.
I have one.
Yeah, I have like 12.
You could probably guess because it was in the past year. I did.
Last of
What
Us
is it?
Part Two.
No, it's an easy game to platinum.
I don't know.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh, that was a good platinum.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that one was
but
fun.
yeah, it was really good. The story was really good. The addition of Rivet was really good. Jennifer Hale voices her,
Oh,
which I didn't know until somebody told me.
I always have to look up who the voice actors are.
Which after looking her up, I was like, I'm not too familiar with her voice work, and they were like, oh, she's so and so in Mass Effect. I'm like, well, that's why I don't know who she is,
Um,
and I think she's the female character you play as.
Shepard.
Yeah, Sam
Oh, is
Shep.
she? Okay, maybe that makes sense because I knew I had looked her up recently.
Yeah, but she's the voice of Rivet. Um,
Oh, she is Shepard.
it's really cool that like different planets or levels or missions that you go on, it'll switch between Ratchet or Rivet depending on the story,
Oh, okay.
and you keep all your upgrades. It's not like Last of Us where Abby had her own upgrades and Ellie had her own upgrades. Like
Hmm.
if you upgrade something for Ratchet, Rivet also gets that upgrade,
That's nice.
which is it's very nice.
Yeah.
But it's a very beautiful game. It's really pretty. The set pieces are they're PlayStation set pieces. You can't say
Yeah.
anything else.
That's why I wanted to play was just seeing like small clips of the world
Yeah,
and just how immersive it was and just
and
beautiful.
yeah, in typical Ratchet and Clank, it's very funny. It's
Okay.
childlike humor, which is what I like. So that's it.
Because he's a child.
It's I am a child. Um, that's pretty much it. Just Fortnite, really. I've been playing Valorant still on PC. I randomly picked up.
Hell, I didn't even know you were playing Valorant.
That's a
This has
new
been a
thing
long. Oh, okay.
because this is my PC setup. I bought
Oh,
a
you're
P-
new. Oh, that's right.
I
I
bought a
am like
PC.
the worst friend. Everything you've told me the past month apparently is just woo.
Yeah, but
Oh God,
so yeah,
yes.
I've been playing
I'm
a little bit
good.
of Valorant, uh, and then I've been playing. What else did I download? I downloaded Stardew just because the PC version apparently has a lot more to do. So every once in a while, I'll pop in there and play a couple Stardew days worth of that, just because I think I'm in like year 3 on my Switch version, so it's just getting back into the hang of.
Who did you marry last time? Who are you gonna marry this
I
time?
didn't even get that far really.
Oh,
I was too focused on getting
I feel
the
like by year three,
maybe 2. I don't remember.
yeah.
I was too focused on getting everything for the community center, where
Oh,
I literally
yes.
would just do my farming and then go to the mine and go to the mine. That's all I did.
Um,
Trying to get stuff for upgrades for my farm and for I didn't care about them people.
I had to look up the characters. I first married Harvey, the doctor,
mhm.
and then Abigail. She's got like the purple hair.
Yeah.
And I have also been thinking about downloading it for the PC.
I want to say the one I was romancing in my Switch save was Robin. She had red hair with a ponytail, maybe.
Leah with a
Maybe
side braid, or Penny has like the
might have been Penny.
okay.
One of those. I don't remember.
Oh, like Penny lives like below. Well, oh, I guess it depends
I
on
don't know.
what.
There was like
Yeah.
3 of the girls in that game that kind of looked the same to me as far as their sprites were concerned.
Yeah.
So it's just whichever. I just remember always trying to give them gifts, trying to get the romance going.
Yeah. Kind of. I
Is that all I play? I wrote other stuff down. What else did I
you.
play? Oh, I recently re-downloaded the Lego Harry Potter remastered collection on
Mhm.
PlayStation because I want to platinum them,
Oh, nice.
and I don't have any like games really coming out until Skatebird in
Odd.
in August. So I'm like, ah, I've
Isn't
got
there two games where you're skating as a bird coming
no.
out?
I think there's just the one in Skatebird.
Maybe it's just a lot of skating
I've
games.
there has been a lot of skating because there's Oh my god, bacon lips. There's Skate 4, which that won't be for another
Maybe that's what I'm
two
thinking.
or 3 years. They just
Also,
they just released Tony Hawk on Switch.
yeah, speaking of Tony Hawk, you saw, or maybe you sent it to me, that TikTok of him with Avril Lavigne. What year is it?
On Go Skateboarding Day. Yeah.
Yes.
And I
So
think he
cool.
I think he posted a video on Instagram earlier where he was in New York City or somewhere, and he left that skateboard somewhere because he does this all the time. He'll
Oh,
go
yeah.
he'll go places and just leave skateboards and be like, "Hey, it's right here, so go get it." So
So
for some
nice.
fan or some kid,
Yeah.
go get a signed board from Tony Hawk. He's like, "Hey, this is the one that Avril Lavigne used while we filmed that TikTok. I left it here," or something like that.
My like favorite things about him is when he posts like stories of people being like, "You look like that guy Tony Hawk," and he's
Oh my
like,
God, they're my favorite.
"There's so many of them." Like,
He said I did an interview. I watched an interview with him not too long ago where he kind of talked about that, and he was like, "Yo, it pisses my wife off." It's like she gets so aggravated because it happens all the time,
yeah, I
and
bet
I
because he
always
has
film
so
it.
many stories. That's funny.
Yeah, are you
Good
Tony
old
Hawk? Yeah. He's usually like at the airport, like TSA.
yeah. Um, well, there's been some news the past week, and
I feel like the past
as
months, but we just can't cover all of it.
well, like we know my memory, I learned something, and then in like 2 days' time, that memory leaves my brain.
It's true.
And as I pull up this article, because I didn't link it, yeah. So today, Sony announced that they are acquiring the Housemark, which is the Returnal developer,
The Returnal
which,
people.
yeah, which makes sense. I loved Returnal. They have always kind of been like a cornerstone, like whenever Sony launches a new system, like Housemark always has like a PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm trying to look
like
at their games, see if there's anything I've played.
I Returnal was the first game I played. It's their first AAA game.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, because they're like indies, right?
yes, and I like can't think or figure out remember like their other games. I know I
They
looked it
did
up.
the Angry Birds trilogy on PS3 and 360. They did Resogun, Alien Nation,
Oh yeah, Matterfall.
Next Machina.
Mhm.
So I have not played any of their games unless you want to count Angry Birds. I don't remember playing the PS3 or 360 version, but I did play Angry Birds.
Oh, I don't know if all of the Angry Birds was them. Probably just the PlayStation ones because they make games for PlayStation.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's. I mean, Sony and Microsoft. I mean, everybody is just acquiring studios right now, and I
Yep.
know we've talked about that in the past on like how it's a good thing and how it's also a bad thing. But this seems like a natural fit for the studio, and because of I played Returnal, haven't beat it. I've played a lot, got pretty far. So I'm
It's like when Sony acquired Insomniac. It's like at this point you might as well.
yes. And yeah. And I'm excited because of how much I liked Returnal. I would like to see that studio be able to like make more AAA games.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Especially with the
And
success that Returnal had.
yeah. I've never the way it uses that PlayStation controller was like Astro bots, like
Yeah.
just a really cool way of using.
Ratchet's very good with the dual sense.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Um, in addition to that announcement, PlayStation Japan accidentally, did you see this? That the
Yeah,
image they put out said Blue Point Games, like their logo instead of the house mark. So that's probably coming soon. And they're the studio that's like doing the Demon Souls remaster.
and Shadow of the Colossus remastered, Gravity
Mhm.
Rush remastered, Uncharted ports, Titanfall. Yeah.
Yes. So that's probably coming soon. LOL. Sony Japan.
Gotta love them.
Yeah, it's I someone just made a oopsie or it was on purpose. Who knows? But yeah, that's happening. Also, what happened today. This is not something that's confirmed, but what was his name again? Basically, GTA 6 is reportedly coming out in 2025.
Yeah.
It's going to have a map that is like,
it's a modern day Vice City, is the quote I saw.
Yes, and Tom Henderson, yes, he previously leaked Call of Duty and Battlefield 2042 details. The new map is supposedly like Fortnite, where the map will be ever like evolving and changing, which is, I really hope that's true, because that's what I wanted from GTA 5.
Which, I mean, it's kind of how GTA 5 Online's map has become, with the addition of stuff like the casino and stuff like that.
Yes.
That they've added in, at least in GTA Online.
Yeah.
So
I watched some GTA 5 Online like Let's Plays and stuff. It's never something that I was into. I just liked the story. So I'm looking forward to GTA 6 in 4 years. It probably won't be 4 years.
And hey, in
probably be longer.
September, we get the PS5 version of GTA 5.
And I'm going to buy it again.
And we'll probably get free upgrades. Probably.
Yeah, I was like, if it's a free upgrade, then I already own it.
Yeah. GTA 5 originally came out on our birthday in 2013. Fun fact.
It did?
Fun fact.
September 16th, our birthday?
2013.
I knew it was 2013. It was the year I graduated.
That was I would have been working at my employer at the time, and I went there at midnight, and my mom and a couple of her friends were hanging out in our garage area we had at the time, listening to music and hanging out, and they were like, "Where are you going so late?" And I said, "I'm going to that place to buy a video game because it's my birthday." And one of them threw her credit card at me and said, "Happy birthday. This is the PIN number." And I said, "Okay."
So nice.
Okay. It's gonna be a good night. And then I had booted up through GTA on my 360 and tried to play, and it took fucking forever to download.
Oh my god. Oh, I thought you were gonna say like just the loading screens on
that too, yeah.
Were so bad.
It's like when GTA Online first launched.
Yes.
The servers were so bad. Oh my god.
Maybe that's why I never got into it, because that was like the only time I ever tried.
The first experience you had was the worst experience possible.
It took an hour at least to get on, and then it would drop you. So I was like, okay, well, I'm not playing GTA Online.
The good old days.
Yeah. It really was the good old days. I do remember that much. So yeah, we might be seeing GTA 6 in 2025.
Hold your breath.
Yeah,
we'll forget about it. We'll be having news stories like this for the next 5 years.
GTA 6 has been trending for like at least 5 since GTA 5 came out.
Well, it's like whenever I was talking to somebody the other day, and they're like, "Well, studios don't really listen," and I'm like, I said, "Go on EA's Instagram and look at all the comments on their posts for the entirety of they've had an Instagram account. Yeah. All the comments are Skate 4, Skate 4, Skate 4, when Skate 4? Hey, when are you making Skate 4? Finally, last year they announced that they're making Skate 4 so they can relax.
Rockstar probably hasn't even started on GTA 6. I imagine I'm hoping they're working on a new IP, so this might just be me, fingers crossed, that will come out.
Wasn't there a story not too long ago where they were maybe working on something new?
Perhaps. Maybe that's why.
I know they've been pumping out updates for Red Dead Online, which I have not touched since the dawn of that. Yeah.
Same. Which I love Red Dead
Online. I'd rather play GTA Online.
Yeah.
Although it was fun to lasso my friends off their horse and drag
them off. Old really fast.
Yeah, that's true.
It wasn't. Yeah, I didn't really have a lot of fun with that. They're just so great with their online worlds, and I loved Red Dead Redemption 2. That I'm just like, I want them to do a new world. It doesn't have to be Red Dead or GTA or I don't know. Someone said it might be Bully, but I doubt it. Not in this climate.
That's the Skate 4 equivalent for Rockstar is
Yeah,
one's Bully 2.
never.
Yeah.
Yeah, so well, like you said, we'll have news like that coming out for years, and because Rockstar is very secretive. Um, another thing that happened today, this is something that you kind of know about. I don't. Magic Legends is
Oh
no
yeah.
longer.
They're closing it like October 3rd, I think.
Yeah,
They
but it hadn't even like released, right? They were just in
No, it's
beta.
it's still an open beta. I'm literally staring at the icon on my computer right now. But no, it's like a deck building top down kind of like Marvel Ultimate Alliance style game.
Oh, okay.
And the deck building aspect from Magic the Gathering is each every time you use a power, that card goes away and you draw a new card and it's a new power,
Yeah.
basically. So you can build your deck of powers however you want. But yeah, when I was at I'd heard about it forever and knew it was gonna be like a PC game. This is way before I had a PC or a laptop or anything.
Mhm.
And because I still play Magic arenas every once in a while, just
Yeah.
the digital card game. And when they announced this forever ago, I was like, oh, this will be cool. Well, then when I went to PAX East last year in February, they had a big thing. I sent you the video of their booth.
The other booth.
Matter of
Yeah.
fact, I even have the beanie that I got the
Oh
last
my
I got the last
gosh.
beanie at PAX East, so this is probably gonna be worth something. Uh, yeah, what they had demo where me and my friend Danny played the demo, and we loved the demo, and we signed up for alpha and beta emails,
Hmm.
and I still didn't have a PC, so I couldn't participate in
Hmm.
the betas or the alphas or anything like that. But Danny did. He said it was fun. And then
Hmm.
when I got my PC, it was like one of the first things I downloaded. I was like, well, I gotta play Magic Legends and see how it's holding up, and it's been pretty fun.
Hmm.
And
Yeah, it's weird because what they said was like that their vision for it just had missed the mark and didn't like give any.
I guess, I guess that's a internal thing.
Yeah, I don't
Which
know.
I mean, the only other person I know that's played it is Danny,
Okay. I
and we're
don't.
just big enough nerds where we're like, oh yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, there's this article that said like a lot of players were having performance issues, but performance issues wouldn't be
Wouldn't
something.
cause the game to be canceled.
Maybe a delay if yeah you needed. I don't know.
It's very
I don't know.
weird and
It's very weird and
very out of the blue because we haven't like gotten any updates lately.
about the game.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was trying to look up like the
Yeah,
last news about it, but
I haven't gotten anything really.
I don't know.
Yeah. When I woke up
Well,
from my sleep this morning, that was one of the first things I saw on Twitter, and I was like, "What? No!" It's like when Marvel Heroes got killed. I was like, "No! I just started playing and enjoying this."
oh, that's like the feeling when you start a Netflix show and it's only one season and then they cancel it.
Yeah.
Just you have like the worst luck in picking which games to play. um,
As far as live
yeah,
service, yeah.
yeah. I feel like I don't play those that many games that are like that. So
Mhm.
it's I tend to just play games that are already out. Um, speaking of games I play, loved Control. News for getting multiplayer for Control and a sequel, like a spin-off game. Was it spin-off, right? Not a sequel
So
to
is it
Control.
a so it's a 4-player co-op and a spin-off sequel thing, or is it just the 4-player co-op thing?
You know what?
Because the
That is
way
a
I read it was it's just the 4-player co-op thing, which
oh,
I'm not really sold on. And I love
why did
Control.
I read both? No, it's getting a multiplayer spin-off and sequel.
Okay, well I'll take the sequel. That
Yeah.
4-player co-op can stay in its lane.
Yeah,
I
because the yeah, Condor.
Yeah, Project Condor.
Oh, maybe it is the same. And maybe the article I'm reading is just kind of confusing.
Okay,
No, this also says and. Okay, no, bigger budget control game, which is the spinoff, and a multiplayer spinoff. There's 2 games.
Okay.
Okay.
So they're doing Ghost of Tsushima Legends separately and a sequel spinoff.
Yes, which I'm excited because I just love the world of Control. Like it just,
Oh,
I
I
have
do too.
just what a unique world, and I don't know if we know anything about this
It was that
game.
perfect level of creepy weird where
Yes,
I wasn't scared of it.
yeah, except for like certain like hallways where the end was like
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
there were certain times where I was like, ugh,
Or like the close up shots of her brother. It's
yes,
just blanks. It's like, oh, stop that.
yeah. As I was playing, I think in the beginning I was a little more creeped out because I didn't know how the game was
Yeah,
like going
same
to be, and I
for
was
sure.
expecting it to turn into like a full blown horror game.
Hmm.
Um,
Thank God it didn't.
yeah, thank God. It's
I really loved Control.
me too.
I think it might have been like my number 2 or 3 game for
Is
2019.
it 2019?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
I
same
think
as like Jedi Fallen Order, and yeah.
and I think Control was my game of the year until I played Jedi Fallen Order like the beginning of
Mm,
2020. And so then I was like, no, this
yeah,
is my 2019 game of the year.
got you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm down for a sequel spinoff, whatever that's gonna be. But for like the 4 player co-op thing,
Mhm.
I just depending on how it's done, really, I just feel like it's gonna be a fucking headache if you have 4 people. First of all, online co-op, and then with the uh shit, what's the word I'm looking for?
PvE? What?
No, the like her levitating stuff and the
Oh,
physics.
yeah, yeah.
Like I feel like if you get 4 people doing the physics on that, that game is gonna bug.
Yeah. I
Depend.
don't
That's
know.
why I said. That's why I said depending on how the game is, like
Right, because
because we
I
don't know
wonder if
anything. We just
yeah,
know
I
they're doing a
wonder
four
if
player.
not all 4 people can do every like move
Yeah,
or yeah.
but I just feel like if you get 4 people, like imagine 4 Jesse Fadens floating around, throwing shit, shooting shit at the same time in one little bitty room in that game.
I'm
Oh,
hoping the developer learned from their lesson because like the
it'll be
game was buggy when it launched. For a lot of people, it wasn't for me. I think because
wasn't
I
for
played
me
on the
either.
PS4 Pro.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, so I didn't
It'll
have
be like the
problems.
Switch version on crack
Yes,
because they put that game on Switch.
they put that was like when they put like the Outer Worlds on Switch too. I was like I'm glad a lot of other people are getting to experience these games, but I was like, that's not a game that.
I'm like wait for Switch Pro, damn it.
Oh, God.
So even like the new Mario Golf game, like some of the like textures in that and like the lines, like when you press the like preview for putting, like
Mhm.
even like some of the lines are like blurry.
Hmm.
And it's like this is a first party Nintendo game. Why does this look like this?
I wonder. Well, I heard that a lot of the games that were announced that would be Switch games, they have been they're being developed for the Switch Pro.
Mm-hmm.
But when they were shown at E3, it was on like the base Switch.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe
Well,
that had to do with it. Like maybe it just like doesn't
that's like all the people's
run.
complaints with Pokemon Project Arceus, how it looks like barren, and it's like that game's coming out in January.
Yeah. I can't actually yeah. So Pokemon is one of our clients. So I can't
Oh, okay. You can't talk about
I
them.
can't talk about it.
I
Yeah.
can.
I'm excited for that game though.
I love Pokemon.
I do too. I think this is not like I'm not even on that account, but I think it looks like a fun game.
Oh
Like
yeah, for sure.
I'm very excited for that.
I mean, granted, you put Pokemon on anything as far as a video game, except for Snap, I'll buy it.
Oh, you didn't buy Snap?
I don't want to fucking take pictures of Pokemon. Why the fuck would I want? Why would I pay?
I
Why would I pay $60 goddamn dollars?
that other there was another game at E3 announced that was like like Pokemon Snap. Oh, you took pictures of dogs, right?
Yeah. It was one of the wholesome games, right?
Oh, Beasts of Maravilla Island, or is that the one?
Well, I don't know what you just said.
Wait, Maravilla? I don't know.
That was another
Wait,
language.
there are birds that disguise themselves as bananas.
Bugsnax?
Bugsnax? Bunger, 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 bunger. Yeah, M asked us what if we were a bug snacks. What bug snacks would we be for this podcast? And I just responded with bunger. And I was like, bunger, 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 bunger.
Yeah, it's the obvious answer for both of us.
Yeah. It's
like
it really is.
It's my favorite Bugsnax.
Yeah. This is why we're twins.
It's true.
We also have the same birthday. But I just like completely forgot what we were talking about. Oh,
we're
yeah,
we're talking about Pokemon, even though you can't talk about Pokemon.
I just like can't. Like,
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You can't shit on anybody like I can.
Right. I'm just gonna sit here and be like, Yeah.
Speaking of E3, any games?
One more news thing that I want to talk about because I'm actually excited. And yeah, it's that Ghost of Tsushima is potentially getting that director's cut. Not confirmed, but it showed up randomly on like the ESRB.
I don't know what that would be, but sure.
I don't either.
Maybe it's just the PS5 version.
Which I'm for it. Like I will 100%
because even like
play
the Death Stranding director's cut, we don't even know what it is. We just know it's Death Stranding on PS5. It's literally all we know.
I tried so hard getting into that game.
I watched a playthrough of it because my friend said but I feel like I'm getting that FOMO, especially with the director's cut coming out, and I'm gonna be like, fuck, I'm gonna buy this and play it, aren't I?
I was so bored. so bored. I don't know. It's just not my cup of tea. And it's very weird that like every time you're back in like the base or whatever, it takes so long, like the showers, and you have to go through the cutscene every time. He's drinking Monster energy drinks, and I just it's such a weird
sponsor this podcast, damn it.
No, I would prefer Red Bull.
I like both, but I'm very upset with Monster at the moment. I think there's a national shortage of my favorite flavor.
There's a shortage of Monster energy drink.
It's fucking killing me. I'm tired of drinking this fruit punch flavor. Give me the damn pipeline punch. It's what I want in life. I don't want this mango bullshit. I don't like drinking the regular Monsters because it makes me feel like shit. I want the
juice. And the other ones don't?
I drink the juice ones. They're so much better.
Oh God. I'm gonna look up the nutritional value as I'm like drinking garbage.
Yeah.
Monster energy. What juice?
I drink Pipeline Punch. That's my flavor of choice.
Which one?
Pipeline Punch. It's pink. It's the bright pink can, and there's a national shortage of it. Me and Schlong, every time we see him, we just send a picture to each other. We're like, we found one. It's like the fucking golden ticket for Willy Wonka.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know why.
How bad are they? I drink one a day almost.
Here we go. They're okay. I'm blurry again. Not as bad as I thought they would be.
Compared to like a regular green Monster.
Okay, yeah, let me pull up that because I need like a baseline to base. Yeah. Monster.
I drink the juice ones because in my brain they're healthier. But I also just enjoy them better.
Okay, the green original 16-ounce can is 110 calories. That per serving, there's 8 servings per container.
880 calories?
Yeah.
In one can of Monster?
27 grams of sugar per serving. That is the worst thing I've ever heard. Hood.
Hood?
Heard.
Sound like a supervisor at work.
The thing is, okay, how many?
That's 260 grams of sugar.
What did I said that's a 16-ounce can. How do I? There's an 8-ounce.
They make 8-ounce cans?
No, well, the pipeline punch one I'm getting is an 8-ounce can. Yeah, you're no better.
Oh well, in my brain, I feel like I'm being better.
It's just it's 10 calories less.
If it's a hard night at work, I get the green can and I go, I'm drinking unleaded tonight.
Oh, wait, did I say that last one? Oh, I was looking at 8 ounces of the green original is 110 servings. 16 ounces, 210 calories a serving. And the pipeline punch is 200. It's the worst thing you could be putting into your body. You might as well just go drink gasoline. Hook up an IV and be like, give me that good corn, like sucrose. What is it? Corn syrup? What is that called?
High fructose corn syrup?
Yeah, high fructose corn syrup. Might as well just inject that via IV.
This is in the trash can under my desk. 0 grams of fat.
Yeah. Sure.
No protein.
Just ignore the sugar but it has and the calories.
490% vitamin B12, and that's what I'm looking for.
You'll have really shiny hair. Is that what B12 is?
I thought B12 was the energy vitamin.
What is biotin? Oh, geez, I don't know. Who knows?
Who cares?
Google. Yeah, biotin is B12. Nope. B7.
Jesus Christ.
I can't read. All right, moving on. Yeah, you want to talk about E3 games?
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot like everything, but basically everything that was in the Xbox showcase I was here for, especially Forza Horizon 5 was probably the coolest game I've ever seen. Like, it just looked so real.
For which one?
Forza Horizon 5.
Oh yeah, that trailer was gorgeous.
Yeah. Wait, 5?
5.
Yeah, 5. That's right. I still play 4.
Yeah, I'm still playing 4 too.
It's late for me. I have worms for brains. Oh, today's been a weird day. Yeah, I'm really excited for that. I didn't list it here, but also like excited for Halo Infinite.
I didn't list it. I'm excited for Halo multiplayer. Not Halo Infinite, but I am excited for Halo multiplayer.
I'm not. I'm also excited for multiplayer, but I am mostly excited for the story.
I don't give 2 shits about the story for Halo. Just let me shoot people with those guns and customize my Spartan.
Yeah. No, it's going to be fun. It looks great. I'm glad they've like taken extra time for that game. Which is still supposedly going to come out this holiday.
Allegedly.
I'm not fingers aren't crossed, but I don't know.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Also, is this Xbox exclusive? Starfield?
Yep. Exclusive.
Looked awesome.
Officially exclusive. The 20 seconds we saw.
Yeah, I like that. Also, this is listed on yours too. The Anna Perna's the 12 minutes.
12 minutes. Yep.
What a great cast as well, which is like, isn't it Daisy Ridley
it's
and like
Daisy Ridley, Willem Dafoe, James McAvoy.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Just no one does it like they do.
Yeah.
They're like one of the only studios that I'm like, I am guaranteed pretty much to like what they're gonna put out.
Which I don't even think I've played any of their games, but just the concept of the 12 minutes
Really?
gameplay. Because it got showed like on the Kind of Funny Indie Showcase forever ago.
Oh, it did? Oh, yes, it did. That's right. It was like, for like an indie showcase. Yeah, because I like Sayonara Wild Hearts. I gave a perfect score.
Oh,
Loved it.
I played Donut County.
Donut County. I played that this year. The Pathless. That was fun.
I played Flower. I played Pathless. Okay, so I have played some of their stuff.
Yeah. I played What Remains of Edith Finch. Loved it. Kentucky Route Zero. I Am Dead. Yeah.
The only thing about
Journey.
12 minutes I don't like so far is the poster they put out for it. Whatever, did you see the poster?
The one that's just the number.
Well, it's like a keyhole.
I don't think I saw that one then.
It reminds me of that book you said was good, and I didn't like it. Vengeful or whatever the fuck that was.
Oh, yes, V.E. Schwab.
Yeah, it looks like that, and it made me go, ugh.
It makes me so angry that you didn't like that book. Oh, so angry.
I got like halfway through it, and I was like, that sucks.
Oh my god!
It's like, this is too damn confusing. I don't know what the fuck's
He's
going on.
probably my favorite author. I have like every single one of her books signed because every time she's like near me, I go to see her. I love her so much. Yeah, because then I think like you asked about A Darker Shade of Magic, and I was like, no, if you didn't like Vengeful, don't read any of her books. It hurts me to say.
Well, because I saw the cover for the second one, and I was like, this is dope. Anybody know what this is? And you were like, oh yeah, it's a sequel. Read the first one. I was like, okay. And I did not like that at all.
Oh my god.
It still just sits there. With the bookmark
Donate
in it and everything.
Let someone else who's gonna appreciate and love it. It deserves love.
Oh shit. So you put Starfield. Okay, for me, I had 12 minutes. I'm also excited for Forza. For me, the takeaway for the E3 showings for me was Riders Republic.
I don't remember what that is.
It's the Ubisoft BMX game.
Okay, I was gonna ask if it was like what's the other BMX
like
game that starts with R? Oh.
Excuse me? Riders Republic is the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. Ignore me, whatever. Okay, yeah, that looks cool because wasn't
Because you could BMX, you could snowboard, you can jetpack, you can drive an ice cream bicycle if you so choose. We saw the trailer for that. Me and Jason were like, oh man, we are going to have a ball with this.
Oh man.
It's going to hit me right in my jimmies. I'm going to have so much fun going down these hills on this bicycle. You know what I'm saying?
Was that at the Ubisoft showcase? Because I know it's a Ubisoft game, but I don't think it was.
Oh, it was probably at EA. No, what? Hold the fucking. What's the fuck am I talking about? Right.
Maybe it was at Ubisoft. I don't know.
Yeah, it's Ubisoft. Yeah, it was Ubisoft because they had a thing because they talked about Assassin's Creed DLC for another year.
Oh, that's right. Okay, then I did watch the Ubisoft showcase.
Yeah, because they're doing a whole other year, and then they did the Mario and Rabbids reveal.
Oh, that's right. Yes, which I've never played those, but
I bought the first one. I think it's still on sale. It was like $5. Oh. It's like the only Mario game that's ever been on sale ever in the span of time.
Which it's probably also the only Mario game that's been announced by someone other than Nintendo.
True. Yeah, Ubisoft leaked it because Ubisoft.
Right.
God forbid they keep a fucking game under wraps. I can't wait for the next Assassin's Creed to be released by a keychain or a t-shirt or some GameStop poster.
Oh, goodness. Oh, I didn't talk about Metroid Dread.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited. I will take a 2D like Metroid game.
It looked really cool. The gameplay did. Yeah. I've never personally played a Metroid game other than the demo that came with the original DS to
Mm.
show off the stylus and
Mm.
all that stuff. That's the only
Yeah.
Metroid I played really.
Okay.
But it looked cool. It's crazy
Yeah.
that that game got announced in like 2004 or something like that, and it's just now being,
Yeah. Well, it was canceled and then
yeah,
it's back. Oh my gosh. How did I forget? Sorry. I just remembered two games. A Plague Tale Innocence is getting a sequel.
yeah, rats. No.
I loved that game though. Like probably one of the most beautiful games I've ever seen too for like being a PS4 game.
Mm.
Just what an interesting premise. Yeah, it's called A Plague Tale Requiem. And then also another sequel, but probably the funniest reveal trailer I've ever seen was for The Outer Worlds 2. Did you
Oh yeah,
watch that trailer where it was like they were mocking basically every
like Cyberpunk.
um well they were just like mocking like any reveal trailer ever and they're
Yeah,
like, oh, we're gonna pan out backwards where the person's facing the other way because we haven't.
I wasn't paying attention really because I didn't play Outer Worlds, and I
Oh,
kind of recognized what it was, and I was like, oh yeah, I don't care.
Outer Worlds was my 2019 game of the year. Just
Yeah,
I'm like remembering things now.
because me and my friends like were watching those together. And they're like,
Hmm.
oh, it's Outer Worlds, and I was like, oh, well, I'm checking out then. I don't care.
The trailer was so like I just was laughing and I didn't know it was Outer Worlds until the very end because they're like, we haven't done anything except come up with the name. And then it was like,
That is funny.
yeah, they were, it was amusing. Um, okay, yeah, what?
Then also for me, Nintendo. Finally, we're getting a new WarioWare game,
Yeah.
which is going to be super fun. I love the WarioWare games. I've played all of them. And then what was the last one I had? Oh,
Battlefield.
Battlefield 2042. That game looks fucking dope. I am
What a
ready.
cool like call out to that guy who like
Did
jumped out of
that
the.
forever ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
saw
fucking
his
sick.
reaction to watching the
Yeah.
trailer.
And then even I think it was either him or some of his friends or somebody the other day. They did it again in Battlefield 4.
Hmm.
Like the other day,
Oh yeah,
they put it on TikTok. Yeah, it's so cool. Jumping out of the
yeah. I was like,
fucking
that's
jet,
ah,
shooting
ow,
the other.
sorry, I'm being bit by a cat.
Why is your cat biting you?
Touched her back paw.
Oh,
She doesn't like that.
cats are evil.
Well, she was like purring, wanted me to pet her, and you touch her one wrong way, and she's
So evil.
vicious.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, that's pretty much it as far as E3 games. I mean, it was they announced a lot. Jesus Christ.
I
Uh,
was surprised by I think
Me too.
how well, how not how well E3 was like as a company because
Mm,
didn't do great, but
pass.
the yeah, the showcases all really shocked me. They're all
Yeah,
pretty good.
they're all really good,
Yeah.
except for that cock gaming or whatever the fuck that bullshit was.
Which one?
I forget what it don't.
Oh,
It was
okay.
just awful. They were like on. They were like one of the main things, like on that like Friday
Oh, okay.
before Ubisoft, and it was literally just developer talk
Oh, yeah.
with like two game trailers, and it was like an hour long. And kind of funny was doing live reactions, and they were like, "Why the fuck are we still watching this? Like, let's watch something else. Like, is there a movie trailer or anything?" It was awful.
Um,
It was so bad.
Speaking of movies, do we want to talk about some movies and TV shows?
Sure.
Because you and I love talking about movies, and we haven't been able to talk about them in a while. And movies are coming back. I think both of us, our first movie that we saw in a movie theater since like the pandemic was A Quiet Place 2. That
Yes, in an
correct?
actual theater,
Yeah,
yes.
an actual movie theater.
Because during the pandemic, I did see what's that movie called? Tenet. I saw that in the
Ah,
drive-through. I didn't see it at a
oh,
theater. I saw it at a drive-through, drive-in, whatever you want to call it.
yeah.
But yeah, Quiet Place 2 in theaters, IMAX. Holy fucking shit! that was a movie to experience being back in theaters after a
Yes.
year and a half. Jesus,
Yeah.
it was the perfect movie experience. The audio design in that movie, the acting, John Krasinski's crew, what's shit, Peaky Blinders, what's his fucking name?
Killian Murphy.
Killian Murphy,
Yeah.
great addition to the cast.
Which I didn't even know, which I don't know if they were keeping secret or I just was trying to avoid like
He
any
was in the
knowing
he
anything.
was in the trailer.
Okay, then I just like forgot or
Which I
I
mean, granted, those trailers were like 2019, so
yeah, and then I tried not I didn't want to watch one
yeah.
again because like I like watching like the first trailer for things and then I don't
Mhm.
want to know like anything more. Um was very surprised that he was in it and he did a great job. Like I loved his character
Yeah,
and
I did too.
this yeah, I think I gave this the same rating as the first movie, even though like I liked it better for different reasons.
Mhm.
And it definitely felt like a second movie to a trilogy.
Yeah,
Like,
which they're doing a third one, I think,
mhm.
right?
Yeah, it's coming out in 2023. It's like March,
Okay.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it was that case of it's more of the first one. It's exactly what I wanted and more. I
Hmm.
mean, I can't put one over the other on,
Hmm.
but yeah, what a fucking great film.
And those kids, I wow, the
Those
deaf
kids are so
actress,
damn good.
just yeah. Though at the very end, like I teared up. Just be, I don't know because it was cutting in
Yeah,
between. I don't want to like spoil that movie for anybody.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, I really liked it. And other than that, I saw In the Heights in theaters, which was also like a great summer movie and made me
Yeah,
want to like dance and sing and
I watched it at home the other day. I got
mhm.
bullied into watching it by a friend of mine who just bullies me, and it was really good. I enjoyed it. I'm not one to typically like musicals unless it's something like Bohemian Rhapsody or
Mhm.
uh, Rocket Man or stuff that's like about real artists. Those are usually the type of musicals I like, other than Greatest Showman because that's fantastic.
That
I
yeah.
just love Greatest Showman.
Oh, me too.
And but yeah, In the Heights was really good. I really enjoyed it. The cast was great. It had
Mhm.
homegirl from Brooklyn Nine Nine, which I didn't even know she was in it, and she's
Stephanie uh
Beatrice.
Beatrice, yeah.
And even when she started talking, I was like, "Oh, you are not Rosa." Oh my god,
Right. Like
so
I
scary. Which I've seen like interviews with her before, where she's like not doing the lower like bully
mhm.
voice, and it always trips me out whenever I see her not as Rosa
Yeah,
because I love Brooklyn Nine Nine,
me too. Yeah,
and
she was great. And
uh,
Anthony Ramos, which like he's gonna be
is he the dude that played
yeah.
Sufani or Usnavi?
Uzna, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
That
Anthony
also
Ramos.
also that was fucking funny how he got named U.S.
Yeah,
Navy.
which I think was different than the actual play. Like I don't think his name either they changed
I
like
think his
his
name was
origin of his
Usnavi in
name.
the play because the
Right,
other
it was, but I don't think like it was ever like
because of
you
the
didn't
U.S.
know.
Navy ship.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think
Yeah.
you ever found that out. But that was funny. Uh yeah, I really like that. And
What else? Oh, I went to the movies the other day. What the fuck did I? Oh, I went and watched Fast and Furious 9,
yes.
which wasn't that great of a movie, but I loved it.
Oh, it wasn't.
I mean, it's more fast. I mean, it's the ninth
Okay.
fucking
Okay.
Fast and Furious movie. Come on now.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen one since 5, which I is that the last one that Paul Walker was in?
No, he was in 7.
There's no way I've only missed one.
7 was the one where they did his brother came in and they did some facial
Oh,
stuff.
then I really did see 7. Then I just didn't watch the last one. Maybe it feels like more because I didn't watch Hobbs and Shaw.
I see. I still haven't seen Hobbs and Shaw.
Okay.
And I love Fast and Furious. I love those movies, but for some reason I just haven't seen Hobbs and Shaw. I have it. I own it. I just hadn't seen it.
Great.
But yeah, Fast 9. It was more Fast 9. It had probably the worst lines in the franchise, and Vin Diesel was damn proud to say them. Good God, you could just see on that smirk on his fucking dumb face. He was just so fucking excited to say shit about families and
Family.
metaphors and oh my fucking god.
Every
But
time I think of Fast Nine, or Fast and Furious, I want to say, when you're here, your family, which is like the Olive Garden slogan. But I always think of it when I think of Fast and Furious.
But I mean, it was a fine movie. It wasn't a terrible movie, but
Okay.
it's the ninth Fast and Furious movie, so go in. I went in with expecting what it was going to be, and it exceeded my expectations.
Well, that's good. I went in and I saw the Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard.
See, I still haven't seen the first one on that, and I've heard nothing but great things.
The second one's so bad.
Isn't it? Who's the wife? Isn't it? What's her
Selma
face?
Hayek, which
Yes.
she is like the best part of this movie. Like, she was hilarious and I liked her. Everything else was just like, I just don't.
So isn't the first movie like really good?
It's like really dumb. It's like Fast and Furious. Like,
It's like
just
Deadpool, kind of.
yeah, and I mean, because
Like that kind of energy.
he just
Ryan
plays
Reynolds.
the same. He plays essentially the same character in every movie now.
I can't wait for Free Guy, by the way.
I am excited for Free Guy. I think I'm gonna like Free Guy more than I liked the Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, which I only went and saw because it was like a $5 movie ticket day.
Oh, it's like when I went and saw Ghostbusters 2016. Bad Movie Mondays.
Bad Movie Mondays. Yeah, mine's Bad Movie Tuesdays.
But Free Guy is gonna be great because it's also got fun cameos from like Ninja and Jacksepticeye and Pokimane and
yes,
all these streamers. Because whenever the trailer came out, like one of my friends was like, "Oh my god, why is Ninja in this?" And then Pokimane popped up, and he was like, "Oh, it's Pokimane." I'm like, "Shut up, you simp."
I love Pokey. Yeah, I'm excited for Free Guy. Next movie I'll see in theaters. I'm gonna see Black Widow, which I think you got your tickets as well.
Yep, I'll be seeing it Friday at. When am I seeing that movie? I'm seeing it Friday at 2:45, which will be earlier for me.
That is.
The last two movies I've seen, it's been at like 4:00 in the afternoon.
I'm seeing it like 7. It's either 6 or 7. I can't remember.
Fast and Furious was so goddamn long, and it had that 10-minute. Can I talk about that? They had like the 10-minute Jurassic World preview thing before it. I don't know.
You're not the first person I've heard talk about that.
I don't know if it was like 10 minutes long. It felt like it was 10 minutes long because fuck that movie was so.
I think Universal.
They might have posted it. They had tweeted that it's going to be before Fast and Furious. But they are putting their dick on the table when it comes to CGI. It is so damn pretty.
Really?
Like, they did some close-up shots on one of these damn dinosaurs, like drinking some water and snorting the water, and it sneezed, and oh my god. They are doing God's work over there at Universal Studios as far as these damn dinosaurs are concerned.
This Jurassic World 2 was just so bad.
It just wasn't good. But this one's going to be great. I can just taste it.
Okay. Actually, they're still using practical models, though.
For some stuff, yeah. I'm sure some of the stuff that they showed in the thing that I watched was practical.
Oh, the extended preview was just like for IMAX.
Yes.
Oh.
And it was beautiful. I was like, holy shit. And then it was like 2022. And I was like, motherfucker. I was kind of hoping to see that somewhat soon. It was like Christmas or holiday 2022. I was like, you motherfuckers. Yeah. But
interesting.
It was really pretty.
I'll probably see it.
Oh, yeah, I will. I mean, I'm a whore, so. Got to make up for all those movies we hadn't seen last year.
You can't say that.
I can't say I'm a whore for movies. I love movies. Oh. Because even when I was walking into the theater for Fast 9, one of my mom's best friends was in line. She's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm seeing a fucking movie." She's like, "By yourself?" I'm like, "Yeah."
I love going to see movies by myself.
I
Love
do
it.
too. It's fantastic. You don't have to
Yeah.
worry about anything.
Take myself on a little date.
Yeah, it's a
It's
little
fun.
date, just a little self care.
Yours is very much a date because where do you go? You like have to go to Waco?
Yeah, I gotta drive an hour away.
Oh,
I gotta make a whole day out of it. I gotta plan my lunch. I gotta go shopping,
oh my God.
which forces me to spend money. I gotta go to the comic book store. Gotta go see those
Oh,
losers. Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
it's
God,
what a
talking about
life.
movies, I just keep smiling. I love
I know, me
movies
too.
so much.
I'm so excited for Black Widow. I God, and
Yeah,
it's
I am too. They've
there's
been
so many
posting like
movies.
so many goddamn trailers, and I haven't watched any of them. I'm just
I
like,
haven't either.
stop it, Marvel. We get it.
They keep saying like final trailer, and then I see like another one, and I'm like,
It's like exclusive final clip 2.0.
yes,
Like,
yeah.
stop it.
I haven't watched any of them, but I'm excited for it. I like Scarlett Johansson. I like Black Widow. Really excited for Florence Pugh, which
Uh,
I hope I'm saying her name right. I always can't remember if that's how she says it, but yeah, I heard she's great in it. Um,
yeah, the reviews came out today, didn't they? I didn't see
mhm.
any. I know it's got like an 85 on Rotten Tomatoes so far, which doesn't mean anything. It's all those critics that say the same thing about every other movie that comes out, and I don't care. I'm waiting until the real reviews come out.
You and I just read reviews differently. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I heard really good things. I heard like the Act Three is kind of like insanity, which is basically Marvel
Oh
shtick.
yeah,
So
duh.
yeah. Um, but that's like all for movies. We also have like some TV shows to talk about.
Well, can we continue on the Marvel train for a little bit and talk about how goddamn good that Shang-Chi trailer was?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Let's just keep the Marvel stuff rolling. The new one. Did you watch the second
Yes.
trailer? I also watched the second trailer. I don't
So
know
good.
anything like about Shang-Chi or like what the
Abomination.
abomination. Yeah,
He
like
was the
in
villain in Incredible Hulk.
which I never saw.
Welcome to Marvel Masterclass featuring me and Kaitlyn.
I did my Marvel rewatch this year and I went to click on it and I was like,
It's not as
no.
bad as people think it is. Go. That's your
I,
homework. Watch that fucking movie tomorrow.
if we do a Marvel masterclass, I'll do it.
We're doing it right now. Damn it! I'm deeming it. Yeah,
Chaos Twins episode is
he's the villain.
aka
He's the
Marvel.
villain in Incredible Hulk.
Okay.
Which his form in the Shang-Chi trailer is more closer to his comic counter. He's got his fins. He's evolved.
Okay.
He was just a dude in Incredible Hulk. He was just another Hulk without pants. But
My kind of Hulk.
yeah, Jesus
We
Christ.
want to talk about Hulk butt.
Oh God. But
Thank you, Taika
and then
Waititi, for giving us that Thor.
Kevin Feige did say today that it was Wong he was fighting in the cage match, which I'm like, why? Why is Wong fighting the Abomination? I don't understand. But
Oh no.
Shang-Chi is a really cool character. I really like him from what I've experienced of him in the comics. The only times I've really ever come across him in the comics is in Spider-Man.
Oh.
There was one period where Spider-Man like lost his spider sense, quote unquote,
Mhm.
and he went up to the mountains and Shang-Chi like blindfolded him and taught him martial arts.
So Batman
Yeah,
begins.
pretty kind of, yeah. It was really funny because Spider-Man just talking shit the entire time.
I love Spider-Man, especially in the comics.
Yeah, and Shang just doesn't want to put up with him. He's just like, God damn it, you stupid kid.
What I loved in the trailer, it was like such a small moment, but like when he like punches the rings essentially, and they like,
See, I'm so interested on how those rings are gonna work in the
yeah,
MCU. Because in comics, they're actual rings,
rings, yeah,
which are kind of like Infinity Stones. Each one's like fire, water, air, whatever.
which it's why probably what I would guess why they changed it is because it
Yeah,
probably
because
looked too
the we
close to
just focused
Infinity.
10 movies or 20 movies we had to focus on these damn stones that basically construct time and space. Uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm really interested on how those are gonna work in the MCU. Like, especially because we did see shots in that trailer where it was giving me like Avatar: Last Airbender vibes, where
Hmm.
like with all the water and the dragon underwater, and then
Yeah, the
there was like
dragon was cool.
one lady like air bending and
I'm trying to
fire bending. It looked really cool. I'm really excited for Shang-Chi. Just
let's
because
check.
I feel like it's gonna be like a super like one of those like, which I mean we're at that point now with Marvel where every movie they're gonna come out with, especially with Eternals and stuff like that coming, where these are some underdogs that nobody. It's gonna be like Guardians of the Galaxy, but on another level where people have not heard of these people,
Hmm.
but they're gonna
I'm
go see these movies.
very excited for Eternals.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we got a trailer. We actually got a trailer for that.
Yes, I watched the first, which I think is the only
It's the
trailer
only
we
trailer
got.
we've
Yeah.
got. The yeah.
Um, yeah. One of the like most interesting parts of that is I think when they like reference Tony Stark. Is that where they mentioned Tony Stark? Or they mentioned like the Avengers and like
At the end of
Captain
the.
Steve Rogers or something? And I'm
Mhm.
like, yeah, where have you guys been? Like, how is Marvel going to explain their absence of like,
You know who will
well,
answer that question? The TVA.
you see some of the TikToks where the TVA shows up.
Fucking
There's like
kills me.
there's one where it was
I was about to text her, and then the TVA showed up.
there
Jesus.
was one that was referencing an old Vine and it was like two guys sitting in a hot tub 1 feet apart because they are gay or something, and then it's like TVA. Oh man, love the good old TVA. Do we want to talk about Loki? We're
At
on
this
our
point, no, because it's 8:30,
okay.
and that will
So
go on way too long.
we'll do like when Loki is done,
Yeah,
because
we'll do a Loki episode.
yeah.
We'll get.
Actually, the one thing I just want to ask you, because you always have like more comic book knowledge, and this is like the only thing that I am kind of curious about, is Sylvie, do you think she's a combination of like an actual Loki and Enchantress? Like, have they combined her character? Because I can't figure out if she is Loki.
I feel like she was Loki at one point, and she changed her name
Okay.
for some backstory reason.
Okay.
Um, I'm sure it's going to be answered. I know there was like a Marvel always does this with TV shows, and it pisses me off every time they do it. Where it's like, stream the first 3 episodes now. They do it after every episode. Where every once in a while I'll get the Instagram ad or whatever, and it's Marvel going, "Oh
Oh,
hey, first 3 episodes of Loki streaming now," and I'm like, "Well, no shit. Like it's a weekly show."
right.
And but they always include like it's like a mid-season trailer almost, and
Mm-hmm.
they always include like clips of stuff from a future episode maybe. And there was one
Oh,
of
okay.
a little girl with black hair,
Oh, so like
so
that's maybe
probably her.
Sylvie,
Yeah,
aka
so
Loki. Okay.
yeah, so it's like maybe she was Loki because they're crediting her as Sylvie
Mm-hmm.
Laufey's
Laufeyson.
son.
Yeah.
So she's a son of a her Laufey daughter, actually. I think is what
Oh,
her
okay.
last name is because she's a daughter of Laufey.
Okay. Yeah,
So
I know
as
that
far as
like
the Enchantress stuff goes, maybe I just we'll see.
yeah, we'll see. I haven't been like WandaVision, I like fell deep in the theories. I have not. I didn't do that with Falcon and the Winter Soldier as much other than like my own thoughts.
Mm.
And that's how I'm approaching Loki. I'm like not
Falcon and Winter Soldier, there wasn't really much to theorize,
exactly.
other than the hell. I already forgot what they called her.
Power broker.
Power broker, which that
Right.
was so obvious from the
Right.
get.
And
Yeah,
I was like, it's so obvious, so it has to be fake.
when it was
Yeah,
her. Yeah.
it was her. All right. Well, we will discuss Loki in further detail later. How much time do we have left? Do you want to talk about these last two shows?
Yeah. We can just. I'll just say I started watching Rick and Morty for the first time.
And I did too. I saw your note and I was like, oh my God, I did too.
Just because my friends were like, "Oh, you should probably watch Rick and Morty," and I was like, "Yeah." I don't even remember why we were talking. Oh, the season 5 was coming out,
Oh, do you want to
and
know why I started watching?
Jesus Christ.
Because Michael Waldron, the head writer for Loki, came from Rick and Morty.
Oh, okay.
And I was just like looking into things he did, and I was like, I want to watch some of the stuff he worked on. Rick and Morty.
No, so season 5 of Rick and Morty came out like last week, at least the first episode.
Yeah.
And my friends were all talking about it, and I was like, I've never seen it. And they're like, what? And I was like, I don't know why, I've just never watched it. So they're like, well, it's on Hulu. So I started watching it, and I finished the first season. I was like, oh, yeah, it's pretty good. I gave it my 3-episode rule, and I was laughing.
Yeah.
Episode 1, I was fucking dying laughing. I was like, this is fucking hysterical. So I'm like on episode like 3 of season 2 now.
Okay.
And then like 2 days after I started watching it, Fortnite's like, oh hey, by the way, Rick and Morty are in Fortnite this season. And I was like, great.
Oh my God, sorry, cat is.
I just heard that.
Yeah, she's jumping into boxes.
Jesus Christ.
It's very loud. Yeah, I like Rick and Morty.
Yeah, it's fun.
Good show. Mm-hmm.
And then we are officially 24 days.
Do you have a countdown?
From Ted Lasso season 2.
Oh, I'm never prepared for anything. Wait. Oh, you actually have a little.
I have a countdown. For everything. I've got countdowns for everything.
This is the Ted Lasso press conference background.
Oh wow, the furthest countdown I have is 500 days from Starfield today. 500 days.
So long. Oh, I'm in Asgard now.
But yeah, Ted Lasso season 2. I'm very excited. If you haven't watched Ted Lasso, you should, or I will break your kneecap.
Season 1 is a perfect season of television.
It's my favorite TV show.
No complaints. None. I thank you for bullying me for like an entire year. It took so long, but I bullied you. Stopped.
I bullied Emma. I think I might have bullied Jake. I've bullied so many people into watching that show, and I don't apologize. You can thank me.
Yeah, and I do profusely because it's an amazing show.
They even are now going to do custom jerseys, which I'm going to order next week when I get paid.
Yes, you are.
Get my name and my old football number on the back of it. I am so fucking excited. I'm going to wear it on day 1 of that show. Bomb.
Oh, amazing. Well, we have 2 quick questions from people. Tyler asked us, who really rules and who really drools between boys and girls? Like, that's an easy answer.
Sure.
Boys drool. We've known this since the beginning of time. And then Steve Vicvari said, is a hot dog a sandwich? And
no, it's
Christian
a hot
and I are
dog.
Yeah, we were aligned, so we can't even argue about this. It is a hot dog, and the National Sausage and Hot Dog Administration. I looked it up. They confirmed a few years ago that a hot dog is not a sandwich, and they're the people. They're the TVA. They control everything that has to do with hot dogs.
So, what question? What do you put on your hot dog?
Just ketchup.
Same. And why is
God,
that? And
we're twins.
And so why is ketchup the thing that people now revolt against putting on a hot dog? I don't understand this.
I've not seen this.
Yeah, good. It's on the internet. Apparently ketchup's the worst thing to put on a hot dog. Apparently they prefer mustard.
Oh, I hate mustard.
And I hate mustard.
Oh, we are literally twins.
Every time I go to Whataburger, I have to tell them I'm allergic to it, so they don't put it on there.
I did just get some Whataburger sauce. I saw it at the store.
Whataburger. We don't have Whataburger sauce. There's Whataburger ketchup.
Yeah,
There's no such thing as Whataburger sauce.
There is. Creamy pepper sauce.
Yeah, that's not like the sauce though. If you go to Whataburger, you're going for the ketchup.
Really?
Yes, it's its
They
own
don't just.
thing.
Oh. I think I've only been to Whataburger once, and it was in Boston.
I doubt it was in Boston. I highly doubt it was in that far up north in the
Oh
United
my God,
States
I'm
of
thinking of.
America.
I am totally thinking of Wahlburger.
Ooh, I did go to Wahlburgers when I was in Boston, and it was
That
great.
is what I'm thinking. Yep. Oh, I've done this before where I confuse
No,
the two.
Whataburger is Texas born and raised.
Yeah.
We have our own merch store. Damn
Yeah,
it.
I got the wall sauce.
Which Wahlburgers was very good when I was in Boston.
Was very good.
I took a picture in front of the little cardboard cutouts of Mark and Donnie Wahlberg. My friend, one of my aunts was like, "Oh, they were there." No,
That's pretty good.
it was a
Uh,
good burger and a good drink. They had a drink that was a Mexican Coke that they put some kind of cherry rum in it. So it was like a cherry Coke, but like with a little kick on it. Ooh, it was good.
oh, with a Mexican Coke. That
It was
sounds
good.
really good.
It
I
was
didn't have
good.
that. Um, but next time I go, I'll look for it. Well, I think that's the end of our episode. We are like we're not chaotic without our parents. Maybe we just like to rebel. Maybe that's what it is. Break everything. I should have had like a background of Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Hindsight's 2020. All right. Well, thank you for listening to our podcast. We'll be back at a date. Who knows when?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
If the TVA allows us. Bye.